Okay, let's begin. Hello, my name is Dong Yimeng, a member of project PG number 11. I'm going to introduce the configuration management plan review of our project. Our project is employee training system. This is the table of content. As you can see, I will respectively talk about introduction, configuration management activities, configuration item identification, configuration management tools, and of course change management. So first of all, what is configuration management? Well, configuration management is an increasingly important foundation for a successful technology platform. Here's my definition of configuration management. It's the discipline of ensuring that all software and hardware assets of a project are known and tracked at all times. Which means any future changes of these assets are known and tracked. Then the configure management activities, and we have started configuration management planning during the early phases of the project, and the project has defined documentation including SPMP, SRS and SDB. The responsibilities for configuration management functions are taken charge by the whole group members temporarily because we want to focus more on software developing and documentation. I think the project owner or the Scrum Master will assign the role to individuals. I think we will discuss this later. The following pages will introduce version management and as well as CM records. So the project will use Git structure for version control. Branching technique will be applied to the project when new features or new requirements are released. Once a job is done in a branch, the project team is going to organize a meeting, internal meeting, to review the work to make sure that everything is correct after committing a branch. By applying branching structure of Git, I think it is highly ensuring that the completed progress will not be affected by the new development. At the same time, I think the configuration of this branch structure will permit supervisors to inspect our source code at any time. So this is CI identification. The project will use clear naming scheme, which can help you stay organized by making it easy to identify the versions or files that contain the information that you are looking for, just from its titles. So a document naming scheme has been defined by the internal meeting of our project group to make sure that all of our released documents can be named consistently. Besides using the GitHub as the configuration library, we also use Google Drive as a kind of disaster recovery plan to store all kinds of configuration items. And the tools. So we totally use 4 tools. Number 1, Git and GitHub for version control and CM library, and Trello for recording developing process, and Google Drive for recovery backup, and the fourth one, Ruby on Rails, is our development environment. Yeah, the last section is change management. So as you can see here is the process. When the project group receives the change request, the group will determine the classification of changes based on its impact on existing project. Yeah, and then the request form must be filled, and we will estimate the change as well as the whole project. After that, we discussed and decide whether we will approve it or not. If it is approved, the developer will implement it, refer to the form. At the same time, the change log must be created and stored. So most of the configuration components of the project has been configured, but due to time constraints, the project has not been totally built because our project is still in the early stage. Yeah, and I think the Scrum Master will allocate other tasks such as measure CM activities and the stability of control the baseline to individual members. Yeah, so that's all of my presentation. Thanks for watching.